outbreak is being considered one of the deadliest so far. This should be very worrying. What exactly is happening?
Ebola virus and outbreak is a deadly one, but this time it's more important because this is the first time that it happened in West Africa. This is the first time that three Western African countries are involved. This is the first time that Ebola virus has outbreak in the capital, because most of the time it happens in the remote jungle areas.
Yes.
And it's deadly because it is happening in crowded capital cities.
Yeah.
And because of the cross-border movement and the trade, and it's spreading first. And there are 60 different areas that are outbreak. So it's containing this outbreak is becoming a huge problem. That's why there is an urgency, and that's why this call from WHO to bring all 11 countries to discuss about this issue.
Now, the WHO has said that drastic action needs to be taken against the Ebola virus at this point. How does that coincide with the meeting?
Because what the WHO is doing to bring all the countries, 11 countries, surrounding countries, to say, take a political decision first, that it is a problem, big problem.
Yes.
We need to work together, right? It needs a cross-border inter-country collaborations. It also needs a drastic action in the sense is that not only the people who are infected, but the people who have in contact, close contact of the infected person, how to really track them and to isolate them, and also really put a big surveillance system, right? So it's about a coordinated action which is needed. That's why WHO had called all the countries together to really have a really to look at that how the health system, the community, and the government, and all sectors are involved taking actions to halt this outbreak.
So what were the resolutions that were reached? I mean, are certain places under a sort of quarantine at the moment?
You know, with the Ebola virus, we need to know it's one thing is deadly, but the spread is not as infectious as the other viruses, right? Because first of all, that when you are infected, that's the one of the dangers. When you are infected, you don't know. So 2 to 21 days it will really take incubation period before you really show the signs symptoms.
Yeah.
But when you start showing the signs symptoms, that's the time infection spread, right? So that's why the containing those people, and it spreads from the body fluid, like saliva, like stool, like diarrhea, the vomiting, and the body fluid, right? So how to really isolate those people and make sure no people come into contact with those people, right? Isolate them. And also the people who are infected whom we don't know, right? Who came in contact with this person who is exposed, right? How to really isolate and have a good surveillance system, and that's so they don't infect the other people, right?
Yeah.
So that's the issue, and it needs a coordinated actions.